My cousin stole my baby name and now the family is pressuring me to change mine. Hi Reddit, I never thought I'd be one of those people with baby name drama, but here I am. 28F, I'm pregnant with my first child, a girl, and I'm due in early October. My husband and I have been over the moon about this pregnancy. We struggled with infertility for 3 years. Had a miscarriage last year and finally conceived through IVF. It's been an emotional roller coaster and this baby means the world to us. For years, literally since I was a teenager, I've loved the name Liana. It was my grandmother's middle name and we were incredibly close. She passed away in 2017. And naming my daughter Liana has always felt like a tribute to her and a symbol of hope after so much loss. My entire family has known about this for years. I've talked about it in group chats, mentioned it at dinners, and even included it in a baby name list I shared at my baby shower a few weeks ago. Enter my cousin, Sophie, 31F. Sophie is also pregnant, due in late July. She just had her gender reveal last weekend. It's a girl, and at the party, she and her fiancé announced that their baby girl will be named Liana Grace. I froze. I honestly thought it was a joke at first. But no, she really is naming her baby Liana. I pulled her aside and asked her what was going on, and she just gave me this smug little smile and said, "You don't own the name. It's not copyrighted." I told her how hurt I was, especially since she knew how much that name meant to me. She shrugged and said she just fell in love with it recently, and that it felt right. I left the party early in tears. My husband is furious and says we should still name our baby Liana. And not let her take something so meaningful from us. But here's where it gets worse. My family is now pressuring me to change the name because Sophie will have her baby first, and it would look petty or confusing to have 2 baby Lianas in the family. My mom told me I should just pick something else, and that Sophie's child will always be known as the first Liana. My aunt, Sophie's mom, called me dramatic and said I was trying to make Sophie's pregnancy all about me. I feel gaslit. Am I crazy for still wanting to name my daughter Liana? First update. First off, thank you so much for all your responses. I read every single one, and I felt so seen. Your advice gave me the clarity I needed. And I want to share what's happened since my post. After my original post, I had a calm but firm conversation with my parents. I explained how deeply important the name Liana is to me. Not just as a name, but as a tribute to my grandmother, a symbol of resilience, and something I've held on to through loss and heartbreak. I told them that I would not be changing it, and that I hoped they could respect that choice, even if others didn't. My dad actually apologized. He admitted that he hadn't realized how much thought and emotion I had tied into the name. My mom was still a bit cold, saying she just wants peace and doesn't want bad blood in the family. I told her I wasn't the one who created drama. I'm simply refusing to be bullied into letting someone else erase something precious to me. As for Sophie, she doubled down. She posted a long captioned bump pic on Instagram referring to her baby as the real Liana Grace, which felt deliberately aimed at me. I chose not to respond publicly. I've gone mostly low contact with her for now. I'm focusing on my own pregnancy, my health, and my future daughter. The most satisfying moment, though? My grandmother's sister, Great Aunt Linda, called me out of the blue. She'd heard what happened and said, "Your grandmother would be furious. You were always her favorite. And she would have loved that tribute." She offered to help host a private baby shower just for close friends and non-drama family. I cried. It felt like the first genuine support I've had in weeks. So yes, we're still naming her Liana. And she will be our Liana, no matter what. Final update. Hi everyone. I just wanted to post one last update, because so many of you have followed this journey and been my virtual support group. Our beautiful daughter Liana Rose was born on October 3rd at 7 pounds 4 ounces. She is healthy, thriving, and already has the most expressive little eyes. Labor was tough. I ended up needing an emergency C-section, but everything turned out okay in the end. She is perfect. We had a small welcome gathering with just close friends and my dad's side of the family. No drama, no tension, just love. We framed a photo of my grandmother next to Liana's crib. And sometimes I just sit and stare, overwhelmed by the feeling that something has come full circle. Sophie did have her baby a bit earlier than expected in July, and yes, she went ahead with the name Liana Grace. I've kept things distant. She did message me once to say, "Hope there's no hard feelings," but I left her on read. I've learned that boundaries are a form of love for myself and for my daughter. To those wondering, yes, there are now 2 baby Lianas in our extended family. But they're not the same. And that's okay. Mine was named with heart, intention, and legacy. That will always shine through. Thank you again, Reddit, for helping me find my voice when I felt silenced.